Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I would love it if you would subscribe. What I've made here is a little Valentine's flip on this first tag. And all of the ink colors that I used were Tim Holtz Distress Inks Cracked Pistachio, Hickory Smoke, Picked Raspberry, and Tattered Rose. And that's kind of the color scheme that is in the entire book. So right here in the front, this is a dimensional sticker that says "So happy for every moment with you," and I backed it with a doily and some pearls. I didn't have the colors that I needed for the reinforcers, so I used these little daubers to color the ones that I had that are white. So on the back of this one, I left it pretty simple and just added a little heart detail at the bottom. On the second one, I have another dimensional sticker. I cut out a little window and I backed this against this pretty paper that has, I don't know if you can see it, that has all this glitter detail. And the back of it was so pretty that I just left that one alone and just inked the edges. And then I have these little envelopes that I made, and I backed these sentiments on the striped paper and layered the doily behind. And I didn't want to punch a hole in the envelope, so I just put these little heart-shaped paper clips that I got from, I think I got them from the Container Store actually, but I'm sure you can find them plenty of places. And there is a little note card in there. And then I made this cute little mix, and I backed it with some of the paper and then put this trim on the edge and add a little heart detail right there. This little Our Story I popped up just to add a little bit of dimension. And here I did the same, but I cut out the circle and layered it with some of the leftover doily and then put this flag here on the dimensional stickers. I just added in this little B for our last name, just for fun, and I also colored that with the ink. And just tied that in just to add a little variation. Here I've sandwiched between this paper, this trim, and I also used the glossy accents to make that heart a little shiny and dimensional. And I inked it with the Hickory Smoke around the edges. I just thought this was a cute, fun little tag to include in there, different shape and size. It's chipboard. It says "Oh Joy," and it has the little gold hearts around. I just love the way it looks in there, the little tag. And then I just wanted some different sizes and lengths, so I added this little skinny tag and inked it with the Tattered Rose, and I popped up this little sentiment, well, these little letters that spell out joy, and there's nothing on the back of that. I distressed this a little bit and just curled the edge and added this little butterfly and a little rhinestones. I think it's it. And I just cut the edges to add a little interest as well. On the back of it, I just inked it and left it blank in case I want to add pictures later or journaling. And I added these little stickers and added some dimension there. A little rhinestone in the middle. I just pretty much inked this one. This one had, I layered a tag on top that says "Cherish this moment." I inked this little heart sticker. It's actually kind of like a velvety texture. I inked it with the Tattered Rose. It was a white heart, and I just wanted to add a little color. And then I added these little rhinestones here. This one I just did a couple of layered pieces, and then I popped this sentiment up and backed it with the striped paper and added some rhinestones. Another one of those little envelopes with there's a little sentiment inside as well. And then this little piece here that says "You've got mail, especially for you." And I just thought that was cute and kind of went along with the design. And then the back of it dimensional sticker that says Charming, and it's this tag. I actually used some Distress ink, Distress Oxide ink in the same colors, Hickory Smoke, Cracked Pistachio, and Tattered Rose, and then I went over and wet it a little bit just to kind of let it oxidize, and then I gave it, I stamped it a few times with this music notes, the stamp that I have. And then I just did some of that second generation stamping on the back of that. And then the final tag just has a little pocket here with just a little inked piece, a little heart right here, and a little dimensional flower and flag. And the back of that I left pretty much blank except for this pretty reinforcer. And then I found this ribbon in my stash that was perfect because it is gray and pink and green, just like the, you know, it just matched perfectly. So that worked out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you. Let me know what you think about this little tag flip down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.